Hey you guys, welcome back. My name is Klaus and thank you for tuning in to today's episode of Weekend Warriors. And we're going to be covering the war between the Knights of Zion and Help You 2.0. They're at the top. There's no other war with replays anyway. But look at this, guys. They have not lost a war since the last recap against Spring Roll. They have won 13 in a row, and they are in line for winning their 14th in a row. Very, very nice. And this war came down to the wire. That's why I kind of wanted to show it, because they had 3 attacks there at the end. Luckily, 1 or 2 of them failed, and we won by 1 star. Barely, less than 1%, too. This was a very close war. It was very, very fun to watch. Shout out to Help You 2.0, by the way. They did very, very well. But anyway, so I wanted to show you this war because we had a ton. Look at our Town Hall 10s, guys. They did some work, but our Town Hall 9s, they did not. So we had lots of fails with our Town Hall 9, so I will be showing some fails. But our Town Hall 8s did some work. They did some cleanup. As you can see, the 6s and the 5s and stuff are all over the place down here in the Town Hall 8 section. So I would like to show the top Town Hall 9 3-star real quick. This is Danny against Il Papero, or Papero, however you want to call it. And it is the HGHB, guys. So he's going to send in a giant and a hog at this mortar to take it out so that the main funnel of the attack does not get thrown off, because HGHB is driven by that giant healer engine, which is incredibly powerful. So that is taken out, guys. And for the most part, I have not previewed these attacks. As always, I want to watch these pretty raw with you guys so we can get that live feel of, I have no idea what's coming, but I'm going to commentate on what I'm saying as it goes. So we got our giants in. We got the king and the queen. Some of those level 6 wizards are amazing, and some bowlers, guys, and they're coming in right now. The clan castle. So you're getting, I'm seeing a lot of wizards. I mean, I'm seeing a lot of witches in the clan castle lately. I'm not sure if it's all that effective or not, but it is definitely common right now in both Boston Tea Party wars as well as Knights of Zion wars. And by the way, while I'm thinking about it, guys, shout out to Knights of Zion for reaching level 6 clan. That is the level that Boston Tea Party was whenever I joined, so that's really exciting. That was a long time ago, by the way. But anyway, so yeah, shout out to Knights of Zion for that. That's pretty awesome. And anyway, so the Giants are just doing some work, guys. And notice he sent in some hogs on the side just to help clear up the defenses to drive the Giants back into the core. Watch this. So the hog took out those Giants, and the hog took out the defense, and the Giants are now coming at this Tesla farm. Now, this is actually a really shady spot in the base, guys. And then the queen is dealing with the enemy queen. She already used her special ability. She's going to get shot down, but the queen was severely injured. That's a good thing. And we've dropped all of our hogs on this far right-hand side. So it's looking like this was a pretty close raid, actually. A pretty shady raid. Enemy queen is targeting our hogs. That's a terrible thing. We got all of our giants and healers inside of the base. The king is going to come around now and take out the enemy queen. Nobody, actually the wizard took out that enemy queen, so that was very nice. And some excellent heal drops for the hog, is keeping them alive. So it looks like this was a shady raid, but not too terrible. All of the hogs doing some work. Notice he dropped it on the far right hand side and worked their way into the middle to meet up with the rest of the raid. And there are also a few giants still alive. And notice, usually in HGHB raids, the giants take all of the damage per second. And just the fact that there's still giants on the base is pretty impressive. So we still got a few hogs. We got our king, got a wizard, 2 wizards, 3 wizards, a few minions, and overall, guys, a pretty decent, a pretty good 3-star for Danny. Like I said, the top 3-star in the war. So shout out to you, Danny, for that. That was pretty nice. Now let's go look at a fail. I'm going to pick on somebody that I have not pre-planned. Who has there's a 90% from Ravindu. I haven't covered one of his attacks in a long time. Ravindu is now a co-leader of the Boston Tea Party. He's coming at this base with an HGHB as well. So let's see how it's going. HGHB is everywhere right now, guys. It is absolutely blowing up everybody, especially with the hog buff that came with the last update. You're seeing a lot of HGHB, and it's really incredible to see, because last time I saw something this OP, Supercell tried to nerf it and it got better. So we'll just see how this goes. The bowlers are in now. Rage spell down. Remember what I said last war recap on Sunday, guys? You drop that rage spell to take out those air defenses. Otherwise, you're going to lose your healers and the raid is over. So definitely want to drop the rage early on in the raid so that you can keep everything alive, the healers especially, so that the attack has longevity. Otherwise, you're going to lose the raid. So here is a heal spell down on the Tesla farm. That doesn't work for me, but let's see if it works for Ravindu. Normally, those Tesla farms melt my hogs, but I think his deployment was spread just nicely to where all of the Teslas kind of dropped at the same time. So he's got a few giants left, but this one is looking kind of scary, guys. It looks like he lost all of his hogs. But he does have a few left in the deployment section. He's going to get rid of this cannon down here. Nothing is targeting those hogs. That's a beautiful usage of the hogs right there. That should draw the any giants that are still alive into the core. They're going to break through that middle wall there into the town hall. It's not a compartment. It's a town hall enclave. The town hall enclave. Hopefully they can get rid of all these point defenses. Guys, it looks like it's going to come straight down to the bowlers and the giants and the heroes. I mean, the hogs were... let me just say they were failed. They definitely were. They definitely failed. Oh, I forgot. This was a failed attack. Okay, that makes sense. So the failure of this raid, the reason why the raid failed was definitely because of the hog deployment or the spell drops or something having to do with hogs. And guys, do not overestimate hogs. They were buffed, but they're not impossible to kill. They are definitely not impossible to kill. They're not immortal. They will die, I promise you. You're seeing it here and now, guys. The hogs did not do work like you would expect them to. So, oh my goodness. Whoa, guys, did you see that? That was 4 air bombs. See, yeah, air bombs that just came out of nowhere and blew up those healers. That was intense, guys. All right, so we got 2 healers and the king dies and we all teeter out. So that was definitely a hog fail. I didn't see any major mistakes with the giants and the funneling. I think it mainly came down to either bad luck with giant bombs or heal placement or something along those lines, guys. So forgive me if I'm stumbling all over my words right now. It is actually earlier in the morning than I'm used to for filming, but I've got to go work early this morning and I want to get a video out. So I'm recording early in the morning. I just got out of the shower. I just had my coffee, 1 cup. I'm having my 2nd cup as we speak. So bear with me. But anyway, there's our fail from Ravindu. All the love to you, my friend. But just don't fail with your hogs next time. All right, so what's next, guys? Let's go down. I saw that Gold Dust had a 3-star, so let's cover that, and then we'll go down to Town Hall 8. And it looks like he's going to go with straight up simple Govaho. You know what? Still, to this day, Govaho is probably still the best attack for Town Hall 8s and 9s, just because it's old faithful. You know, it's old faithful, and you really can't go wrong with a Govaho. So anyway, we had a partial lure. Looks like he got rid of a minion, an archer, and now a balloon. Oh, and here's a baby dragon, and it looks like a witch is coming out of the clan castle. So we got a balloon, baby dragon, and a witch, and that wizard's not gonna be able to handle it, my friend. Definitely wanna. You don't want. Yeah, poison spell. I was about to say, dude, drop your 2nd poison spell. Good night. All right, so the baby dragon's killing our king right now. We still have that witch, which does a lot of damage nowadays. It really has seen a pretty big buff. But I still haven't really seen it used in mainstream attacking, and I have not used them personally. But the golem's going in toward this Tesla farm. Looks like we have a funneling fail here. Gold Dust, come on, buddy. Get rid of it. All right, so that elixir storage is down, bowlers are down, and now the Valkyries are going in to take care of that air defense. He also dropped the jump in a good location to get into several compartments, not just that Tesla farm. He did not overreact to that Tesla farm. That was very nice. So you took out the enemy queen with the Valkyries. The Valkyries kill the enemy queen. You don't even have to use your queen to kill the queen. I mean, the Valkyries do it really easily, as long as they're under a heal spell especially, or a rage. So you've got yourself your Valkyries. They're going in right now. The Hogs, Valkyries, Bowlers, everything is working very nicely together right now. Heal spell down on everything. They're going to break through and destroy all those defenses. Very nice. They should swing into this side. Gold Dust destroyed this base, guys. This was amazing. I haven't seen very many attacks that clean in a while, especially without the Queen Walk. That was nice. So the last defense is here, the Hogs, and this was a Govahobo, you know what I'm saying? Govahobo. Golems, Valkyries, Hogs, and Bowlers. And guys, he wrecked that base. What's a better word than wrecked? He destroyed, he obliterated, he demolished that base. So shout out to Gold Dust for the best attack of the recap so far, because that was pretty amazing. I enjoyed it and I appreciated that. So let's go down to the Town Hall 8s, guys, and see. Let's see what we can see. So do we have any really high like reaches? Do we have any reaches? Velcro face, 3-star, number 15. That's 3 up. You know what? Let's show that. Velcro face. I've shown him several times in recaps, but he is a Town Hall 8 now. He was Town Hall 7 for a long time. He's a Town Hall 8 and one of the best, I believe. He did have a fail in the last war. Don't tell him I said that. So anyway, the clan castle's been lured by a single hog. We covered that in our Basics of War series that started this week. Good stuff. And we'll be doing the clan castle kill, but here is a sneak peek into that. He's luring the clan castle over with a archer. He's going to be distracting everything with the barbarians, and then drops some wizards to do some killing, guys. He dropped that last barbarian a little late, so he lost a wizard, which is going to hurt a lot, but he's got that dragon down. All it took was a couple of wizards and a few barbarians, since that was very nice. That's how you kill a clan castle when you don't have any poison spells, when you use that quad quake, which is what you're going to see here, guys. So this base is a, I mean, it's an easy go low base with golems, Valkyries, and balloons, and that's exactly what he's going to do, guys. So let me pause and explain that for a second. So you've got yourself a giant open compartment with all the air defenses in the core. If you can send in your Valkyries at the core, then all of a sudden all the air defenses are down and you can launch your balloons and they will almost always wreck the base. So I love a good go low. It's kind of the beginning of air attacks besides Mass Dragon, and I'm excited to see how this goes. So the Valkyries are down. They're destroying defenses. There's a mini Tesla farm in the core. He's healed down a little farther south than I would have liked, but that's okay. He's going to take out this base. He's working on some high damage per second buildings. There goes the other Tesla. The golems in the core as well. Some air defenses have been dropped, and it looks like he's completely gutted this base, guys. The balloons are in. They're doing some work now. He's got his whole kill squad going in to that inner compartment circle. That is unusual. Usually the Valkyries get stuck, but this base just simply didn't hold up, so that was really nice. There's no air targeting except for this here, so that means all the defenses are down. He completely destroyed that base, guys. That was really nice. That was gorgeous. I don't know which one was better, actually, Danny's attack or Velcro's. That was nice. I really enjoyed that attack. We'll watch the cleanup as it happens. He actually basically swagged a balloon there at the end. That was really nice. So 3-star for Velcro face. Very, very nice. Let's see if we can cover one more Town Hall 8 3-star, and then just for fun, we might cover a Town Hall 8 fail, and then we'll call it a day. So let's see. We got you know what? You know what I want to do? You know who never gets any love in my channel? Loose Cannon. Where's Loose Cannon? There he is. Loose Cannon is Armchair General's mini account. Armchair General is a co-leader of the Knights of Zion, and this is his mini account. He got a 3-star for once with this account, so I'm very excited to see how this went down. He lures the clan castle with the hog. He's got Govaho, so we're going simple straight Govaho here. That's always nice to see. We got an archer coming down. Now let's talk about why he's going to be using Govaho as opposed to Govalo or just simple Goho, okay? Goho, golems and hogs work very well against tight bases. This is kind of an open base, so we don't use Goho. Govalo is good if all the air defenses are in the core in one compartment or really close together. All the air defenses are in 3 separate compartments in this base. So we're not going to use Govalo, so Govaho is the best choice for this. He's luring the clan castle over with some archers. The minions are coming over now. He's got a couple of wizards going to do some work. Dropped a barbarian to do some distracting. Yeah, okay, dropped another one. Good job. He's got a couple of barbarians kind of doing some distracting. Are they working on? There we go. Yeah, take out that dragon. Nothing, guys. Doesn't take nothing. Just a couple of wizards and some distracting troops. So his golem is coming in now from the far right-hand side. He's got a... Oh, man. He was going to try to make a pretty good funnel, but that didn't work out. He's got his wall breakers breaking in, and they got shot down. So far, it's not going all that well, but we'll see how it goes. If he drops his Valkyries out here, then he'll be fine. Oh, now he's funneling. Nice. Nicely done. All right, so his Valkyries are going now. The gold mine should drop, and that should settle his funnel. His Valkyries are going in. They're going to take out the enemy king and start working on some defenses. A slow start to this raid, guys, but I think it's going to be okay. The wizard tower going down. All the Valkyries working on the point defenses up there on the northern side of the base. Oh no, giant bomb. No, giant bomb's not that bad. It's okay. He's got some hogs coming in on the south side as well. He's actually not using the same strategy as other people where they send in their hogs and everything at the same side of the base. he's actually bringing them in together in the core, and he's going to probably bring them all together in a single heal spell. Actually, look at that. His Valkyries got completely wrecked. Okay, so that kind of feeds into what I was saying. If you use your Hogs to supplement your Valkyries, then they'll work together and bulldoze the base. He dropped his Hogs on the south side, which kind of worked, but kind of didn't. He probably should have dropped his Hogs in the north side of the base, kind of next to or maybe even slightly behind his Valkyries. That way they can all work together. You can keep them all under the heal spell together. And overall, I think it would have been a cleaner raid. But still, a good attack from Loose Cannon. Loose Cannon, like I said, is a mini account. So Armchair General, his mini, he didn't have a lot of time to farm it like he does his main account. I understand that. I've got 4. Actually, I've got 5 accounts. And I don't have time for 4 of them. But anyway, so 3-star for the Loose Cannon. Now let's watch a fail. I enjoy watching fails. I like seeing what should have been done. So let's check out a Town Hall 9 fail, or Town Hall 8 fail. Are there any 90%? No, there is an 87% from X Shaker against White Lemon. What's up with these names, guys? All right, so let's check it out. This is a Town Hall 8 with a, a simple, straight go-va-ho base. I mean, I could probably go-ho this base. As long as I know where the giant bombs are, you could probably easily, bring everything out and destroy that base with go-ho. But go-va-ho for sure. And it looks like he's at, ooh, wow, he's going to go at this base with an HGHB. Tunnel 8 HGHB. Let's see how this goes. Wizard's coming in now. He should be able to just wreck the base simply because, or wreck the clan castle simply because balloons are real slow and the Wizards just wreck them so hard. It's amazing. So Wizard's coming in now. He's actually funneling out right now. Yeah, there we go. I was about to say, let me pause it. He had dropped only Wizards behind his Giants. They destroyed all the buildings right in front and behind those Giants. And then that's called funneling out. If you destroy everything in front of your troops, they're going to go out to the side. So we actually dropped these Wizards on the barracks on the outside just to help make everything stay in the middle. Now, the Giants would not target the barracks, but everything else would. So if he's got bowlers, he needs to make sure he's got a good funnel for them. So the Giants are in. They're working on something. Clan Castle, what? Bowlers, we need them. Where are they? Where are they? Maybe he's waiting on a better funnel. Maybe he's waiting. Okay, the hole. Oh, no. Come on, bowlers, come back. Come back, buddies. Oh, man, he might have just had a funnel fail. Something we definitely saw start from the very get-go was the funnel was hard for him to start because he came off of a corner. I don't recommend ever trying to use bowlers on a corner. They just roll right off that baby, and they go whatever direction they feel like. Look at that giant bomb on the outside. That was really terrible. All right, so a heal spell on the Hogs. A heal spell on the Hogs was well placed. He's got a few bowlers still alive, but because they are wandering, he's going to lose a lot of effectiveness from those bowlers. And I believe the funneling fail is the main issue with this raid. If he waits a little bit and lets... Oh, man, I was about to say, if he waits and lets that right side wizard tower die, he probably could have still gotten this raid, but he dropped his heal a little to the right. So what I'm going to say here, guys, is a funneling fail and also a spell impatience with this spell. If he would have waited and dropped the heal spell kind of right in the middle where this explosion is, where those skeletons were, he probably could have gotten the raid with 3-star. But he's still going to have some Hog survive, it looks like. So that's always good. It looks like it could come down to time. He didn't have enough Hogs to finish off the raid. Let's finish this, or let's speed it up and see how it finishes off here. It looks like, okay, what was it, like an 80-something%? So yeah, he's just simply going to run out of time. There's too much damage, or too much HP on this side of the base for him to grab that 3-star. So we'll finish it out here. So sad. Sorry, Shaker. Didn't mean to show a fail. Well, actually, I did. I did that on purpose. We all learn from our mistakes. It's totally fine. And I think that's going to do it for today's recap, guys. It's already going a little bit longer than I expected, but it's all good. Again, shout out to Knights of Zion for level 6 clan. Actually, I can back out and show you guys that real quick. Level 6 clan, they're at the top left-hand side. And the active war, we are up by almost 30 stars. But I have a feeling, because these guys have all their top attacks still left, it might be a close one. So if it is a really good one, be looking forward to another recap probably in the middle of the week starting next week. But anyway, guys, that's going to do it for me today, guys. I love each and every one of you. I hope you learned something. Like this video if you liked it, and subscribe if you have not joined the Klaus family. And I will see you guys again next time.